is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Asylum's here, and this is week 2 of live video game hunting. Now, today is a pretty rainy day. If you can't tell outside, it is very, very rainy. So, the outdoor flea markets probably aren't really all that open or busy. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go to a couple different stores, some Savers, some Goodwill, some GameStops, and I want to get some games today. So I'm going to see what I can find. I don't want to spend too much, but hopefully I can get some good deals. I know there's a GameStop I want to go to right now that has a few games that I want to cross off my list, so I'm probably going to head there right now. Depending on how today goes, I might just... This might be 2 weeks of footage, because next week I think it's supposed to be nice. So I think next week we'll go outdoor flea markets and stuff like that. So if this is 2 weeks of footage, this video might be kind of long, but we're gonna see how it goes today, and let's just head out. All right, guys, see you in a second. All right, guys, what is going on? We just made it to the GameStop, and they actually don't open for a few minutes, so I got some time to kill. But I'm gonna head on in there. I am going to bring the camera with me, and I'm gonna give you guys a nice little voiceover like I did last week, and of course, this week and maybe next week's pickups will be at the end of the video. I still don't know. Depends on how much footage we get today. But as always, pickups will be at the end of the video. So I don't really know why I'm still wearing my seatbelt if we are in the car. I don't really need that anymore. Or parked in the car. So I'm gonna be headed in, and I'll see you guys in there. All right, peace out.
Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to live video game hunting week 2. As you can see, we are at GameStop. I see a copy of Duke Nukem Forever there. I already have it. No need for me to grab that. But if you guys are into game collecting, you guys need to start picking up 360 and PS3 titles now. It is the best time, and they are cheap, and nobody cares about them. But right now you see me pick up a copy of Rise of Nightmares, which is a Kinect exclusive horror game. I've been looking for that one for a while. I'm very happy I finally got to pick that up. And I find Man vs. Wild. Who even knew that was a game? Because I didn't. But I'm very excited to try that out because I love the show. So it just looks like a lot of fun to me. But like I said, guys, PS3 games and Xbox 360 games, nobody cares about them right now. And they're very, very cheap. So pick them up, especially the harder to find ones because they're going to start going up in price. Alright, at the same GameStop, guys, you see me move over to the PS3 section. You see me grab a copy of Resistance 2 right here for $2. That is a game I've been looking for a long, long time. So now I finally have all of the Resistance games, and I'm very excited to play them. Alright, guys, so here we are at the random flea market this week. This is all footage from this week. What you guys just saw was from last week. I'm sorry, there wasn't too much to show you guys. Like I said, it rained. So I could only kind of go to a couple GameStops. I couldn't really go to flea markets or yard sales or anything like that, so it kind of sucks. But this is where I got the majority of my pickups from this random flea market here, and I'm very, very happy about it. Right here, you're going to see me grab a copy of Resistance 3, which is a game I've been looking for forever. And I give it a little thumbs up because not a lot of people care about the Resistance series, but it's just a series I enjoy. And it's a game I've been looking for a long time, especially the third one, because I'll go to GameStops and whether I'll find just the case or just the disc, I can never find it complete, and I finally got it complete, so I'm very, very happy about it. This vendor is awesome. They are very nice guys, and they have some awesome deals. Any of these Wii, Xbox 360, or PS3 games are $3 a piece or 4 for $10, which is awesome. Like I said, guys, now is the best time to start collecting for the Xbox 360 and PS3 because it's at the end of their life cycle, and nobody cares about them. So you can get them very, very cheap. And then they're gonna go up in price, guys. I can promise you they're gonna go up in price. So stock up on them now. You're gonna see me grab a copy of Dante's Inferno here, which is a very good game, and it's a game I want, but I want it for the Xbox 360, which you might see later on in the video. I'm giving you a little spoiler alert. You know what, guys? Like I said, stock up on these games now. And these guys are giving awesome deals, so you're not going to see any smash titles. You're not going to see any wicked, wicked expensive games. But for $3 a piece, I can look through these and I can find a bunch of games I could flip. Even if they're $10, $15 games, if I can make some money off of them, why not, right, guys? Because I'm trying to make my game collection free this year. So right here, you're going to see me grab a copy of Lost Planet. And I don't know what it is. I just keep going back to that game. I never bought it. And I've never played it, but for some reason it just intrigues me and I keep going back to it. But these guys had thousands of games, and I was blown away when I came here. And now this is the huge PS2 wall here. So they had a deal. Any original Xbox or PS2 games were $2 a piece or 3 for $5. So they were pretty good. And like I said, you're not going to find any Rule of Roses or Silent Hill 4s in here, but you're going to find some pretty good games that you can still make some money off of here. And so you're going to see me grab a copy of Domination, which is a very good hidden gem on the PlayStation 2, and it's worth about 25 bucks. So I'm grabbing that for $2, and I'm definitely going to make some money off of it, so I'm happy. Alright guys, so here we are. We're at the same vendor as you just saw, but I'm just kind of showing you the amount of games they have is absolutely ridiculous. They have PS4, Xbox One, Super Nintendo, NES, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, anything you could ever think of. They got so many of them, and they actually have some good deals. They have the newest Wolfenstein and the newest Far Cry for 30 bucks a piece. But here you go, guys. I got 25 to Life, Downhill Domination, NBA Street Volume 2 just to flip, and I spent $5 on those. So I am going to make probably about 40 bucks on those. So I'm pretty damn happy about that, and I could put it towards some games that I want for my own collection. Here we go, guys. So that Extermination right there, I end up picking up later on in the day. But I'm just showing you guys these games behind this glass case that are a little harder to find. You don't really see these out in the wild too much. But I'm going to show you guys over here. Sorry for my sloppy camera work. I'm still getting used to it. They've got some Pokemon cards and stuff. But like you guys can see here, we got Ninja Gaiden Black, Def Jam, Fight from New York, The Warriors. These are all games I already have, but they're just cool to see out in the wild. You just don't see them very often, so it's pretty cool to see them. And there's even some games back there that I definitely wanted to ask about, but I ended up not, just because his prices were a little steep. But here we go, guys. We're back at the same exact stop where we grabbed a couple other games earlier, and you're gonna see me grab a couple games here I don't know too much about. But first, we grabbed Dante's Inferno, like I said. It's a game I've been looking for, and it didn't have the manual, so I was a little bummed. But for $3, I can't really pass it up, so I end up grabbing it here. I did put it back on the shelf. I'm not really sure why. I bought it. I swear I bought it. This game, if anybody knows about this game, leave a comment down below. This is Never Dead. I've never even heard of it. I looked it up. It's not worth too much, but I feel like maybe in the future that game might be worth a lot. And the same thing with The Darkness. I know that game has a cult following, and it's not worth too much, but I think maybe in the future that's going to be one of the games that goes for a good amount of money. You can see me pick up Wet there. I have no idea what that is. I think I watched gameplay one time, and I was very unimpressed, so I put that right back. But this copy of Halo Reach, the case is absolutely destroyed, but I ended up grabbing it because my girlfriend and I just started playing the Halo games, and this is the only one I didn't have, so I ended up grabbing Halo Reach for $3. I ended up grabbing that Dante's Inferno for $3, and I checked out this Resident Evil game because I didn't know too much about it. But I left it behind because I'm pretty sure I looked it up and it was only worth like $4, so I didn't really want it. And here we go, back to Lost Planet. I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to play that game for you guys at some point. I've never played it. I'm gonna have to check it out. But I ended up grabbing a couple games here, 3 or 4 games, and I didn't pay too much, so I'm really happy about it. Here we go, guys. This is the last stop of the day, and you can just check out to see my sexy legs right there. You are welcome. This is literally in like a crack in between one vendor and another. Both of my shoulders are touching different walls. So it's very tight. So excuse my sloppy camera work here. But never be scared to check little corners because you could find some gold. Now, I didn't find gold. I found some silver. Right? I did end up finding a game here that's pretty sought after just because it's resale value. So you're gonna see me check out Crash here. Didn't have a price on it. I didn't want to ask him because I know that as soon as somebody sees Crash, their mind's gonna go to, oh, I'll take 20 for it. So I didn't even bother with that. But there is another game down here. You can kind of see how tight this is, especially with my 200+ pound dumbass trying to squeeze in here. It's just it's not working well for me. But this guy had a lot of PS2 games all complete that were, you know, kind of just over here on the shelf and not really getting any attention or anything. So I figured maybe I'd be like the first person to kind of look through these ones, even though it's later in the day now. And I was actually walking out, and this caught the corner of my eye. So yeah, don't be scared to check little corners and stuff. If you see game cases, go check them out. But here we go, guys. Oh, now that I'm looking back, I just realized I missed a couple games that I wanted for my collection. But that's okay. That's okay. But right here, you're going to see me grab Blitz the League 2. And that's a game that's, I think it's still going for $30, $35 at GameStop. It's held its value over the years. So if you ever see it, you definitely want to grab it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the manual, but the disc looks really, really good. So I was very, very happy about that. And I'm going to be selling that one. I'll probably make one video out of it, but then I am definitely going to flip it for a profit and put it towards some more games that I want for my own collection. But he had a bunch of games like Naughty Bear right there. I kind of wanted. I thought about Area 51 that I already have, but I figured maybe I could flip it. Just, you know, don't be scared to check little nicks and crannies of vendors. I see Outrun 2 there, but unfortunately that is the one that's not worth a lot of money. That one's worth, I think, like $10. There's another one that I think that's worth like 60 or 70. Unfortunately, that was not that one. But yeah, guys, that was the last stop of the day, and I'm actually pretty happy about that because I just kind of squeezed in right before I left, so it was a good time.
What is going on, guys? So we are currently on the way back from the random flea market. I ended up getting a bunch of stuff today, and I didn't spend all too much. I spent around like 53 bucks, which actually isn't bad for what I spent. But I'll tell you guys later in the pickups everything I bought, and of course what I paid for. And I got a bunch of stuff that I can flip, which is awesome, and a bunch of stuff to add to my own collection. That's what it's all about. But I'm surprised the weather held up today because it was supposed to rain. So this week's pickups is going to be this week and last week's, because last week it was downpouring, so there wasn't a whole lot going on, as you saw earlier in this video. Me sitting outside of a GameStop in the pouring rain. It was just a shit show. But it held up this week and it was awesome. I also went to the Seekonk flea market, and not a whole lot there. I was in and out with about 15 minutes. You know, there was nothing. I was at Random for a good 3-4 hours, which is awesome. I'm going to show you guys a quick sneak peek of what I picked up there, but I'm gonna save it for the pickup. So that's a quick little sneak peek. See if you guys can pick and choose out of that what game is what. But I should be back in about 15 minutes right now. We're currently stuck in, I don't know why we're going so damn slow, but it is what it is. But we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. And then I'm going to show you guys all my pickups from this week and last week, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. If you guys are enjoying, smash the like button, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is my second live video game hunting, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, Asylum's here. I'm going to continue to drive, I'm going to continue to drive safe. Alright, so I will see you guys when I get home. I actually think it's a little sad that, oh, hello. My mom's here. I honestly think it's a little sad that I can't even, I have to turn off my phone right here. I have to mute it every damn time I want to talk to you guys, because I already have one copyright strike on my channel, and I'm not trying to get another because I'm not trying to get my videos deleted, which is bullshit. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. But we just made it home, finally. It is now not even 1 o'clock, which isn't bad because I woke up at 5:30 this morning and left at 6. So about 6 hours and 45 minutes, not bad at all. But I got a bunch of shit, guys. I got movies, PS3 games, Xbox 360 games, PS2 games, original Xbox games. I even got some Wii games. You know, I got everything this week. So I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna record everything I picked up over the past 2 weeks. I will see you in a second.
Alright, everybody, hopefully you guys all enjoyed that live footage. This is live video game hunting week 2, and I had an awesome week. I got so much awesome stuff. I got games for the collection, movies for the collection, and then a bunch of games to flip for more profit. So I definitely made out really well. So I'm going to go over everything. You saw most of it, but you didn't see all of it, because there's just sometimes I don't use my camera, and other times you know, I forget. But the only way you would have seen everything already is if you follow me on Instagram. Link down in the description. That is where I post all my pickups. As soon as they happen, I'll post it right on Instagram so you guys know what is going on. But I'm going to run over the games, tell you a little bit about them, what I paid for them, and let's just get into this. I had an awesome week. I got 2 big stacks, so I'm going to start with last week. Last week kind of sucked. It was raining on Sunday, so there was no flea markets or anything like that, so I kind of had to improvise, going to a bunch of different GameStops and stuff like that. So the first pickup I had was Wolfenstein the Old Blood. Now, this is the only one I didn't have. I have Wolfenstein the New Order and Wolfenstein 2 the New Colossus, and I did not have the Old Blood for some reason. I picked this up from GameStop for $2 because I had enough points for a $10 off coupon, so I ended up getting this for $2 only. No problem. That is an awesome, awesome deal. I cannot wait to play that one. I've never even played that one, so I'm very, very excited to play that. So that is Wolfenstein the Old Blood for $2. You can't beat that. This one is the only one, sorry, I got an itch. The only one in the series I don't have. Last week I picked up 1 and 2 on the PS3, and now I got God of War 3 on the PS3 as well. And this I got from the same GameStop for $3, which is very, very good deal. I know they made this remastered on the PS4, but it's like 13 something bucks, so I figured might as well get this one because it doesn't look all that different. So now I got all of them. Next one, you guys saw me pick up Resistance 2. I'm pretty sure there was footage of that. Grabbing Resistance 2. I wanted to collect all the Resistance games just because they're very, very awesome. And I just can't wait to play them for you guys. And my phone's blowing up here because I just posted all my live pickups right now. So now everybody's going to liking them. Alright, so let's see. From the same GameStop. No, actually, no, not the same GameStop. Alright. Now, Man vs. Wild, the game. I had no idea this was even a game. But I've seen gameplay. It looks so much fun. And for some reason, I feel like this is going to be like hard. It's already hard to find. I think it's going to be worth a little bit of money as time goes on. Because, like, have you ever seen this game? I don't know if you have, because I never saw it. And I had to buy it. I love watching the show. And everything here is basically complete and in perfect condition, so it's awesome. But I'm going to play this. I'll probably do it Is It Terrible for it. But this says, if you're familiar with the show, it says it drops you into like 7 different environments. So I want to play that for some reason. I spent $7 on that, which is not bad because I've been looking for it for a long ass time. So next one I've been searching for a long time. Last year when I went to where did I go last year? Retro World. I saw this, I walked past it, and then I went back for it, and a guy had it in his hand. I couldn't get it. This is Cursed Mountain for the Wii. If you guys are not familiar with Cursed Mountain, it is by Deep Silver, which is the same company who makes the Dead Island games, all that. But this is a survival horror game for the Nintendo Wii, which is something I don't really collect, but I collect horror games, and this is one I did not have, and I have a Wii downstairs. It's brand new, never been opened, so I might have to play this very, very soon. This one is about this guy. That's you. Your brother goes missing on a hiking trip in the Himalayas, and you get up there, and there's all these creepy towns, and you know it's really awesome. It's really cool the way they put it together. I watched a little bit of gameplay, not too much. I don't want to spoil anything, but it looks very creepy, very what's the word I'm looking for? Atmospheric. So definitely want to check that one out. Now this one is a Kinect game for the Xbox 360, but like I said, I'm trying to collect horror games. This is Rise of Nightmares. I paid $3 for this one. This is one I did not have and one I really, really wanted. Yeah, like I said, you use the Kinect, which I don't have, but you can pick up a Kinect like cheap for like $5. I know like PewDiePie did a walkthrough of this game, and it was just hilarious. It was scary, but it's hilarious at the same time, so I cannot wait to jump into that one. That is Rise of Nightmares. I actually had to go to like 4 different GameStops for this because it's ridiculous. GameStop is bad with that sometimes. I went to one, they had the case, didn't have the game. I went to another one, they had the game, didn't have the case. So it took me a long time to finally find one that had both. You know, I just feel like you shouldn't take a game if it doesn't have the case or anything like that. So now we're moving on to this week's, and this is all flea market pickups, which is very awesome. So let's just start with this. So I went to the Seekonk flea market this morning, and I found absolutely nothing. I was there for a good 15 minutes, and then I left. Then I went to the Random Flea Market, which is about 40 minutes away, but I was there for like good 3-4 hours maybe, and I got a lot of stuff I really wanted. Now, this case is absolutely destroyed, so I'm just going to replace it, but it comes with the manual. The disc is in perfect condition. It's just the case that's fucked up. So this is the only one I didn't have, and this is Halo Reach. If you could see, look at this case. Look at this, the plastic's hanging off and everything. Like it's muffed up, and forget the $5 thing. I did not pay $5 for this. I actually paid $3 for this, but this is one I didn't have, and my girlfriend and I just started playing all the Halo games, so I figured might as well get this one so her and I can play it together. I don't know if you guys can even see this because it's all muffed up, but the inside's perfect, so I'm just going to swap it out with another Xbox case. So that is Halo Reach. Again, paid $3 for that. This one also paid $3 for because the guy was having an awesome deal. It was like any Xbox 360 or Wii or PS3 game, you get 4 of them. It's $10. So I paid $3 for that one. And then I paid $3 for Dante's Inferno, which is one I have had on my list for a long time, so I can finally cross that one off my list. Again, $3 is a very... I don't know if you guys can hear those birds going absolutely ballistic outside, but wow, is it annoying. So I'm happy to cross this one off. It's like as soon as I start talking, they just start going again. But I'm very happy to cross this one off my list. Hopefully those birds are not too annoying. Yep, so that is Dante's Inferno for another $3. So I've actually been looking for that for a while. I just didn't feel like paying like a $10 price tag at GameStop for some reason. This one also $3. I looked for this one at 4 or 5 different GameStops as well, and same thing. Actually, all of them only had the disc, and I find that weird because when I used to work at GameStop, there was like an endless surplus of this game, and now I can't find it anywhere. But this is Resistance 3, so like I was just saying, I had just bought Resistance 2 last week, got Resistance 3 this week at a flea market, $3. Like I said, very, very excited to play the Resistance series, and this one is it just looks badass, and I'm pretty sure it's in New York because it's got the Statue of Liberty right there, so very, very awesome. And then in the deal, I got this one for $1, and this is a game I am going to be flipping, and this is Monster Madness Battle for Suburbia. This is just the disc, but the disc goes for $10-15, something like that, and I bought it for $1, so that's not bad at all. But maybe before I flip it, I'll make one video out of it, you know, like a one-time thing. Maybe is it terrible? I don't even know what this game is, to be 1,000% honest with you. No idea what it is, but I saw the title, looked it up, saw it's worth a little more than $1, so I might as well flip it. And alright, so let's get these ones out right here. So these 3 I paid $5 for because they were having the same guy was having a deal. Any Xbox original or PS2 game, you get 3 of them, it's $5, or 2 apiece. So I ended up seeing this one late, but this is NBA Street Volume 2, which I already have, but this is a good $25 game. Very, very easy flip, very sought after. So for $2, that is not bad at all, and I'm pretty sure it is complete, perfect condition. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. So that's going to be an easy flip for me. And you guys are probably familiar with my Lukey Games video on my channel. And this is where I'm going to flip all my games because I'm going to put these all towards games I want for myself, like Fatal Frames and even more expensive games like Rule of Rose and the Silent Hills and shit like that. So I'm going to flip. I'm actually not going to flip these just now. I'm going to, probably over the next month or two, I'm going to take all the games I get that I want to flip and I'm going to put them in a pile, and then I'm going to take them all at once, send them to them, get $300-400, and then get some high-end games that I want for myself. Alright, so then the next one is Dirty as Hell. Like really dirty. I gotta wash my hands after this. Maybe because it's a mountain biking game, but this is Downhill Domination. If you're not familiar with this, very hidden gem on the PlayStation 2. Downhill bike racing. You can like beat people's ass while you go down, and there's like dirt like coming off this thing. But I checked the inside; it's complete. The disc is perfect. I just need to clean the outside case, so I got that for $2. Again, good $25 game. I can flip that no problem. And then this one is just the disc, but this is 25 to life, which I didn't even know what that was. But it's a good $15 game online. So I got this one for $1. So that's going to be another easy flip for me right there. So I spent $5 on those 3 games, and I'll probably end up making about 40 or so, which is not bad at all. So that's definitely a win for me. Alright, so I'm trying to decide which ones I want to show you guys now. So later on in the day today, I ended up finding this one, and if you ever see this game out in the wild, you gotta pick this one up. Most football games are overlooked, but if you ever come across this one, get this. This is Blitz the League 2. I might make a video out of this, but this is a good $20 to $30 game, depending on the market you're trying to sell it at. But this is, it goes for a lot, especially on the Xbox 360. I don't even know. Yeah, they've been on the PS3 as well, but especially on the Xbox 360. This one, unfortunately, is just the disc and the case, but that is okay. So I spent $5 on this. I handed it to the guy. So, how's $5? I'm like, yeah, all right, dude. So I'm probably gonna make a good $20 off this game. So that's a very easy flip right there. So definitely pick that one up. This one I've never seen before in my life. This is Knight's Contract, and I've never seen it in my life. I looked it up. It's about a $30 game. And the guy told me to make him an offer. I told him I'll give him $5, and he took it. So that's going to be another easy flip, just like Blitz. I'll probably make good $20 off this, so I'm very happy about that. And it is complete and in perfect condition, so cannot complain about that. All right, so this one I spent $3 on, and this is forget the $10 price tag. I spent $3. This is The Godfather 2. Not my type of game at all. I'm not really interested in at all. But I saw online it's $26, $27, so that's going to be another easy flip that I could put towards games I want for myself. So I thought that was awesome that I found that. So now we're down to the last 3. We got 2 more games. This one, the next 2 I can cross off my list. So this one is a survival horror game on the PlayStation 2, Extermination. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. The graphics aren't the best, but it's definitely a lot of fun. I used to have it way back in the day before I sold all my PS2 games, and I kind of regret it. It's not a high-end survival horror game. It's pretty cheap wherever you can find it anywhere from $3 to $10. And I ended up spending $7 on this because I went to a couple other stores this past week, and it's went up to like $15. So I figured I'd grab it while this one's still at $7. So I'm pretty happy about that. I gotta clean all these cases off and shit. The next one, this is I'm kind of regret. No, I don't really regret it. It's just kind of like I was weak at the time and I had to buy this. This is Doom 3 Collector's Edition with the nice sleeve on it. Now I already have 3 copies of Doom 3, but not one do I have the Collector's Edition. So I don't know why I bought this. I wanted to have it in my collection. My girlfriend's gonna be mad at me. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. She hates when I buy games to not play them, but I just don't have time. But I spent 7 on this. It's not that bad. But Doom 3 Collector's Edition. I think this one is like a special. Like it comes with full versions of the original Doom and Doom 2, and I think this one you can use your flashlight and gun at the same time. I may be wrong about that. But I know with the original Doom 3 you cannot. You have to, which was a pain in the ass. But this one you can. But Doom 3 is just Doom's one of my favorite franchises, so I needed the collector's edition just because I'm that bad of a person. All right. So then the last one is not even a game, but I was just watching the first one the other day. You guys know how I love my movies. I got shelves and shelves of movies, and so I was watching the first one the other day, and I was thinking, man, how many of these are there? And there ends up being, I think, 5 of them. Maybe even 6, I'm not sure. But I was like, I kind of want to buy all of them and watch them. And I was like, oh, what the hell are the odds of me? I'm like really picky when it comes to movies, so if it's not like HD, I don't want it. And like I have a 4K TV, so like I don't want to watch like, I mean I will, but it's not my preference. I'd rather have it like be HD. And I'm very picky about that, and I'm just the worst. I'm sorry. But I ended up finding all of them in one case. I bought this at the flea market today for $10. And it's a little more than I wanted to spend on it. This is Wrong Turn 1 through 5 on Blu-ray. It's a little more than I wanted to spend, and I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, well, there's 5 movies, $10, that's $2 a movie, and you know what? That's awesome. So $2 a movie, you can't beat that, especially on Blu-ray. You know what? I'm very happy to add this one to the collection because now my girlfriend and I can watch them all together, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm actually really happy. Because I knew if I didn't buy it, I'd regret it, so I kind of went back and had to grab that. But that is my pickups from... Oh, Jesus Christ. That is my pickups in the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry if there's a mess behind you. I had some people over to watch some basketball games last night. But those are my pickups in the last 2 weeks. And I think I did pretty well. I didn't even end up spending all that much money, which is awesome. And I'm probably going to make some more money because of these games that I get to flip them. So that is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the live pickups. And let me know down below, as always, what your favorite pickup of the week was. I'm super excited to keep doing this for you guys, and I love doing it. So I will see you guys next week with another game hunting video, as long as the weather holds up. If not, maybe be another 2 weeks or so. But should be next week. I plan to do it every week. But that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what your guys' favorite pickup was. And like the video if you didn't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Asylum's here. That is all I got for you guys today. Peace out.